Hey Cancer, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Tonight I'm going to be doing your love and then some read for the month of April. I wanted to say thank you, Cancer, for your 3.5 thousand views. You guys really knocked it out of the park. Subscribers, thank you so much for viewing the reads on the channel. And cross-watchers, come on in. Let's see if we can get Cancer a good read. You know, Cancer's a sign that's very near and dear to my heart. Show me what I need to see for the sign of Cancer. Love, April. Spirit, show me what I need to see Somebody wants a new start in relationship and committed relationship. Somebody's also trying to protect this new beginning. Or they could be trying to protect themselves in this new beginning because there's some karmic energy that needs to be cleansed. Somebody's throwing themselves into work, or somebody's trying to devote themselves to clearing this out. So let's see what the cards have to say. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Abundance, mothering energy, nurture, pregnancy. Libra, Venus in Libra. Or Libra. 3 for you, 3 for your partner, and 3 for the state of the relationship potentially. Lines 1 and 2 can be reversed how you need them. And remember, this is a general read, so, you know, take what fits. So, and if it doesn't, move on. Okay, so we have overall arching energy as the Empress, abundance of some kind. Center of your read is strength, okay? So somebody's trying to exhibit the strength to move forward, deal with something, work up the courage, or somebody is trying to hold back a desire, hold back a shadow side perhaps. Major arcana in this spread, you have the Empress, the Hermit, strength, and the Sun. So, looks like to me somebody's trying to move forward in a situation and gather up their strength to move toward happiness and abundance. They're coming out of a place of, you know, introspection, spiritual journey, wisdom seeking. They're trying to move forward toward their happiness and their abundance. Let's see. 2 3s. Okay, 2 3s. Deception, okay, of some kind. 3 of Swords and 3 of Cups. There could have been third-party situations involved. If there aren't, then there aren't. But I do have the 2 third-party situation cards. So, somebody's trying to move past heartbreak, okay? And they're trying to move into their happiness, and they want to communicate that they're happy now. This could be fast-moving communication, text, social media, whatever, okay? There is heavy Leo energy in this read. Okay, I have water, fire, Libra, Virgo, Earth. Okay, so everybody's here, really. Somebody's moving out of a situation in which they experienced heartbreak in a relationship. They're moving toward their happiness, okay? There also could be pregnancy here because I do have child here. I do have child here. Some of you could be experiencing that. Somebody's moving out of heartbreak, moving toward their happiness, and they want to communicate about that. There could be communication that there was a change in a situation. Your partner is trying to find the strength, okay, to be happy in relationship. Okay, there's some issue with strength in relationship, solid committed relationship. They're trying to celebrate that, okay? Maybe they've, you know, they've battled their demons here, and now they're ready to move into an issue in which they're happy about the progress in the relationship. Or this could be someone trying to overcome third-party situations in relationship. They're trying to find the strength to overcome this situation. It looks like, somebody is not moving forward with an offer of love, okay, because they're waiting for the right time to accept that offer. This could have to do with money. Somebody's money isn't right. So there was a big offer of love on the table, okay? Somebody moved away from that, okay? And they're now waiting for the right time to rebuild their life. Looks like there was heartbreak in marriage or strong committed relationship, okay? A marriage, perhaps, there was heartbreak. It looks like somebody is trying to find the strength to come out again of this hermit mode into the sun, from the dark to the light. Somebody's communicating the third-party relationship, but it looks like they're waiting for the right time for this information to hit the presses, okay? Let's clarify. But the center of the read is somebody trying to muster their strength. So strength is a very prominent theme in this read. The Empress is clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Five of Cups. So somebody's really emotionally confused, okay, because somebody left them and they took their abundance with them, okay? Perhaps this was a partner who was pregnant, who left the situation, or there could have been a loss of a child in this situation. It looks like, though, somebody's dream and fantasy didn't turn out to be their reality. Wheel of Fortune's moving. You, Cancer, past heartbreak. You are going to be single. You are single now. Okay, and you're going to be very happy to be single. You're going to be financially stable. You're going to be taking care of yourself. Very well taking care of yourself. And you're going to be happy and contented. But this came out in the reverse, so I'm going to accept that. A decision has been made. Okay, and the blindfold has come off. So somebody sees this third-party situation very clearly, okay? They've made the decision to move forward and be happy on their own as opposed to being treated poorly in a relationship in which it was not committed. Libra energy again. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra who is your lover, you've made a conscious effort to come into relationship with, that restores the balance in your world. It's a great deal of happiness for you. And you want communication. You want communication about that. Yeah, it looks like a husband energy. Okay, so you want to communicate that you've gained control of this situation, okay? You've gained control of a situation. You're moving forward, and there has been some karma that you've had to endure for the last 3 years, perhaps, 3 months, 3 weeks, whatever, okay? 3 decades, for all we know. And that you want to put things right again. You want to take control of this situation. You want the husband energy that was offered to you here, perhaps. Let's clarify. Okay, so Four of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So in this relationship, it looks as though, Cancer, your partner was more concerned about work than they were about passion, okay, about love. Somebody was more concerned about building their bank account and throwing themselves into work and trying to manage this relationship in a logical fashion than they were about the relationship itself with you. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So this, to me, says that somebody was very cold in the relationship. Very cold. They could have been mouthy, too. And, it was more about work and appearances and the platonic aspects of the relationship, roommates, okay, as opposed to passion and love. And you're trying to understand why it was this way. Why was my partner cold to me? Why were they at work all the time? Well, this is why they were at work all the time, because they were having another relationship behind your back. So this is why they were at work all the time. This is why they were cold to you in the bedroom. This is why whatever, okay? But there was just a very deep coldness here. And you're trying to gather your strength up, or your partner is, to understand why this happened. To overcome. Somebody's coming in, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, offering romantic love. It caused a big conflict. You know, there was a sexual encounter here. Somebody felt victimized by that, and it threw them into like a state of despair, sadness. They had to really work out in their head, okay, you got swords, why this happened. They're trying to use their strength to overcome that. Yeah, so because somebody was embodying this energy, this King of Wands is, Knight of Wands is going to charge in really fast and passionate. It's going to charge out just as quick. You know, take me as I come because I can't stay long. Okay, no pun intended. So what you have here is somebody was really fucked up over this affair. End of story. Please clarify. 3 of Cups. Yeah, so that's made stagnation in the relationship. The Lovers came out in reverse. That broke it for sure. There's not going to be any victory, any forward movement in this thing because there's just too much toxicity. And you know what, Cancer? You may not get that apology you need out there. So, you know, best just to get your strength up and move along, okay? Because this just destroyed your relationship, obviously. Could be dealing with Capricorn, okay? You were in their read as well. Go watch the Capricorn video. Yeah, so there's not going to be any new start with this relationship. There's not going to be any equal give and take. You're not going to get your apology. You're not going to get your explanations, and you're certainly not going to have a restored relationship out of this. It's just not going to happen. This person did too much damage. And there's rejection and conflict and issues that way. Somebody's drinking. There's deception. Somebody is really needy. Cancer, turn yourself upright and quit being so needy. You understand what I'm saying? This person threw you for a loop with this affair. It really damaged you. And this is why you're in the reverse. You need to turn yourself back upright, become nurturing to yourself, become loving again, so that you can experience this 2 of Cups again. But if you stay down here in this neediness and this, you know, self-loathing, victimization, you're not going to get it and you're not going to move forward. And perhaps that's why you ended up going into hermit mode. You just secluded yourself from everyone because of this. So it looks like you've gone into your valley, okay, your dark night of the soul, your valley, to try to bring your abundance back. You're working up the courage to come back out into the light, and you're waiting for good things to come your way. You need to remain grounded. Hold on to your money and understand that there is going to be a point in time in which you are going to be somebody's lifelong partner. They're going to be right as rain. They're going to be true to you, but you have to continue to manifest. You are walking away from this relationship, Cancer, to find your missing cup. Good for you. And this nasty cycle is going to be closing out. You've made the decision to move forward. You were stagnant in your decision a little bit, okay? It took you a minute. But once you figured out what was going on and that you were possibly the victim of a narcissist, okay? A narcissist, then you were able to move forward. Narcissist. You were able to move forward in this thing, and you cut out stuff, you spoke your truth, and you weren't taking any more bullshit. So you've come out of stagnation of not seeing what you needed to see here in order to turn yourself back upright. You're moving forward. And you're a little bit better than you were yesterday, right? You're a little bit tougher than you were yesterday. Now you're like, look at her hand. She's like, bring it, mofo. I got this. Look it. Come at me. You see how she is? She's like, I ain't scared of your shit. Look at you on your horse. with your funky little flowers on your wand. Come at me. I got this, and I'm going to cut you down. So you can no longer do any harm to me because I've made the decision to choose myself. Please clarify. So you're waiting for your money to grow. You're waiting for your soulmate. You're waiting for your happy, nostalgic life, okay, which you should be doing. You've restored the balance to this situation. You've been transformed. You've been transformed from this needy lady over here who, you know, can't tie her shoes without crying to this strong badass over here, the Queen of Wands and death. I mean, Queen of Swords and death. You're like, yeah, I got this now. What are you going to do to me that hadn't already been done? Okay, you've transformed into a beautiful, strong energy out of this, and that's a beautiful thing, Cancer. And you've restored the balance to your life. Some of you could be dealing with Sagittarius. So I think that's fantastic. You have come through the fire. You've endured. You've gained your power back. Congratulations. See if there are any messages for us here. Let's see if there's some Cancer. Great fortune. So your money's going to be really good again. Okay. You're going to have financial stability. You're going to be able to plan for the future for a family. Okay. Because you're going to have the means to do so. Some of you may be redecorating your home, getting rid of nasty negative energies. You're going to come into some sudden wealth. Okay. You're going to come into some abundance. Don't forget there's the 11 up here. So you might just be coming into contact with your soulmate. Messages of concern. You were hearing the gossip and the rumors about this third-party relationship. Perhaps that was what was breaking your strength down. That was a big, major issue for you because it took a lot out of you. Perhaps some of you learned this truth through messages, DMs, or whatever, but you were being divinely guided to see this, okay? So that you can move forward. You felt like this was imprisoning you a little bit because of your expectation. And you weren't sure where the next dime was going to come from. Perhaps you were tied in with assets. Okay, but you do have a source of unexpected income. You've got 3 cards that are coming in for you for money. You might meet another person, okay, a wealthy man who's going to be able to give you a firm foundation or what have you, but don't rob from yourself. This might be an older gentleman. You might be an older woman. Of course, there may be divorce issues, okay, but don't be a chump, all right? Don't be a chump. And there may be some health concerns. You know, you may be traveling on a journey. You may buy a new house, whatever. But there is deception and false people in this. Somebody will try to rob you of this wealth you've come into. Don't let them, because here's what you're headed for. Marriage to your soulmate. This is going to be divinely guided change, and you are going to be going on a pathway, a different journey with a soulmate. So there you go, Cancer. Let that shit go and move right on. All right, let's get some love messages for you. Be authentic to who you are. You were asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Yes. You know, you went through some bad shit. You owned it. You worked through it. You're not, the blindfold came off. The 2 of Swords was in reverse. You made your decision. Now you need to be authentic to who you are and what you want. Like attracts like. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. So, yeah, remember when the Queen of Cups was in the reverse, okay? She needs to be turned upright so that she can give that nurturing love. But you first have to fill up your own emotional bank and love yourself to be able to do that. Consider your foundation. Capricorn got this too. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Okay? Love of self, love of your own life, love of your own foundation. Act as if your partner is already here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you so that you will always consider them. So you're being guided toward another relationship, out of a bad relationship. You need to make sure you keep your thoughts in check and manifest positive thoughts because they'll come back to you in abundance. All right, I am totally adequate for all situations. Yeah, because you were needy. You were in a needy state. You were financially, you were scared what was going to happen. But now you've come out of that, transformed through that Scorpio energy into the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords can handle anything that comes our way, okay? I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power. And it is easy for me to stand up for myself. It is easy for me to stand up for myself. Okay, Cancer, that's where you need to be going. For sure. What is that? I just love it when they get all mixed up. All right. Clairaudience. Notice the loving guidance your heart, you hear inside your mind or from other people, okay? Because you're being divinely guided. Your energy needs to stay at a high vibration so that you can see this path ahead of you and you are manifesting. Okay, you could be hearing thoughts in your head, affirmations, you know, things like that. But don't forget this can work in a negative fashion too. Don't doubt. Make sure that you are keeping in check your thoughts because the universe is taking a snapshot of that, especially if you're seeing ones, okay? So bear in mind, lack begets lack, okay? So positively manifest. I'm going to get a couple of Rebel decks on it, and we're going to call it a day, Cancer. Put the fucking phone down, Cancer. Quit calling that bastard. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Okay. Go talk to a live person. Turn that frown upside down. All right, so Cancer, that's what I have for you for the month of April. I'll be back shortly with your love and separation spread.